Hello and welcome, Tino here, and today we had the updated Polish sanation guide. This is historical Poland, with the only exception that you're going to be able to hold the Soviets on the border and break through Germany until you connect with the Maginot Line. So let's start by the focus. Your first focus should be this one, reoccupation of Danzig, and you're going to be able to do some decisions regarding Danzig, but ignore them. It's much cheaper and faster just to remove the garrison of Danzig, and that will trigger a revolt in the port after a few weeks, and then this event will auto fire. So you're going to be getting this focus for free, so you will start having some factories and shipyard ready for use. After this event fires, when you reconquer Danzig, take this event that will open the market and open your economy to export focus that will boost your economy a lot. In the meanwhile, while you're suppressing Danzig, take this focus, this one that in just 30 days gives you 3 factories, also this one that just in 30 days gives you 3 factories, and probably you will have time to get this one that will give you an extra research team. By that time you probably will reoccupy Danzig by force, so you're going to be taking the event, this one, that will open the market for you and switch to automatically to export focus. After that one, you're going to be taking this one, and you should be able to start this focus that will suppress the peasants' revolt before the start of the revolt. So check in the timer if you have time for the revolt, but you should. And after this, you are going to be getting rid of the peasants' revolt, and then take this focus that will give you extra three civilian factories. In Danzig, when the revolt starts, you will notice 3 German divisions. Well, they are Danzig divisions, so move your defense line here and they will advance, and you can envelop them and take Danzig very quickly. After this focus, you should be taking this one and this one that will give you extra factories, this one and this one that will give you extra factories, this one that will lower your consumer goods. It's better to use this one when you have plenty of factories already built, and this one is also very good because it will give you some extra resources that you are going to be needing. And I don't fire this one that gives you an extra research team. With 4 you are more than okay. And I don't use this one, don't use this one, and don't use this one. So far the strategy is to free Danzig. That will open the market and will boost a lot your economy by focusing in export, and also will help you fire automatically this one, and you're going to be saving political powers because you're not reoccupying Danzig, you are taking it by force. And then take all the focuses here that give you factories, except this one that give you an extra tech team, and this one, and this one. You don't need this. Also, you don't need this one, and you do not need this one. After that, you're going to be swapping to the political path, and we are going to be taking the sanation path. So you need to take this focus, this focus, this focus. Then you're going to take the best from the right and left. So you're going to be taking this one, this one, this one, and this one also, and this one, and this one. If you follow that exact order, you're going to be no need to get a decision because when you are playing sanation, you have some movements here that go to the right, to the left, and if some of them get very angry, you're going to have a revolt. And to compensate, you can fire some events that calm them down. But if you follow the order that I just mentioned in the focus, in the sanation path, you're not going to be needing to fire anything else. If you want something extra, probably yes, but that is good. So after you take this one, probably you are very close to the start of the war, and you have the political problem solved. Just to check, this one will give you a minister that gives you more military experience. This will give you a minister that gives you more stability. This focus will give you extra stability, and you need that one. And this one will give you more speed in the doctrines, and I don't remember this one and this one, but they are super good. After that you have the political problem solved, you can go to the military path, take this one, and then go down here as you wish. You are going to be in the middle of the war by now. About the political power, your first decision should be taking this decision going from civilian to war economy. This will double your speed in the construction, a lot of bonus because you have less consumer goods and more construction efficiency. So it's a huge boost. Take this one first. Also, after that one, you are going to be taking the Minister of the Army, so you can start stockpiling military experience. And after this one, you should be taking the improved worker conditions. When you get 25 points of military experience, take the obsequent spirit, this guy here, that will boost your stability, especially if you fire the decisions to hand down the Nazis, hand down the Democrats, and hand down the communists. Fire these decisions combined with the obsequent bonuses will work together to boost your stability a lot. So go concentrated factories and never ever change a factory from one place to the other until you secure the war. Just use all rifles, they are more efficient, well, equally efficient than the 39, but you're going to be building a lot thanks to the efficiency of the line, so it's actually better to keep with 36. We are going to talk about the design of the tank later, but as you can see, I keep these lines. As you can see, they should look something like this by this date. And in this situation I miscalculated the number of guns, so I had plenty of too many guns, so I switched to 39 guns, but you should need to deduce. If you calculate the number of factories, let me show you what I'm producing by this time. And I'm going to show you right now the templates. This is the date, and we are close to the start of the war. So the war has just started, and I have a defensive units all across the border and only 2 units for spearheads. So let's take a look at the designs. These are units for training. They only have maintenance, so I don't spend equipment while training. And after they have level 3, I swap to the final design. This is the intermediate design. As you can see here, I used this same tank for all my divisions, both offensive and defensive. It's just anti-air with a lot of armor. It's the cheapest way to give armor to a division, because you only need 30 of those tanks. And this is the elite infantry. It's the same, but with hospital and radio company. You should only use this template in the locations where the enemy is going to be attacking you all the time. For the rest, keep the standard infantry division, that as I just showed you is this one. And for the spearhead, this division is the same, but I removed the artillery, have the same tank anti-air, and have very cheap self-propelled artillery and very cheap tanks with the medium howitzer. That is the best gun. So let's now go to the templates, to the designs, sorry, of the tanks. I remove all the planes, and here is the self-propelled artillery. This is the design. Heavy machine gun, fixed turret, a cheap light tank, and howitzer. And the flamer, well, the flamer is kind of a medium tank with a lot of fuel tanks. This will give you far more range. And the Buffalo one is the medium tank, that is the main tank. Has heavy machine guns, but as you can see, no armor. The idea of this is only to give a lot of breakthrough and a lot of punch. So the idea is that the Buffalo 1 gives the breakthrough, the tank with the anti-air, I'm going to show you the anti-air now, is the one that gives you the armor, where it is, Flamer, Wally anti-air from Wall. And as you can see, it has a lot of armor points, the improved wielding, this one below, the slope armor, and the anti-air and a single person turret. So the idea of this tank is to provide armor and anti-air. I forgot to mention, when you reoccupy Danzig, you're going to be able to open the market, so you should sell everything in the market. You are going to be at extra price, sell it more expensive, 20% more expensive, everything, and you're going to recover the factories by the start of the war, so you're going to be regaining the same equipment plus 5 extra factories. And when you start the war with your spearhead, you should be able to take Danzig and this port with no problem, and then you can use these extra forces to reinforce the Soviet border, or the Slovakian front is already secure. And that's the idea. You send the units there and you start pushing in this direction, so you can secure the iron from Germany. You're going to be needing that iron a lot. And this is what it should look like by January 1940. You have units in the border against the Soviet. If they declare earlier, you can contain them easily with that template. And I'm going to show you an attack. Well, the units are not entrenched, so they are not having a huge advantage here. But as you can see, even if they keep moving, they are moving, so they have very little entrenchment. But they can destroy the Shermans on the defense, and you use your spearhead to keep advancing with no issue. You should never stop. Keep moving all the time, all the time, all the time. These templates move very slow, 4 kilometers per hour, but since Europe is very small, you're going to have no problems. And I published a few days ago a video about tips they were based on this campaign. So that tips are kind of a complement to this video. You are going to be checking there with more details the templates and the strategy and the combat. That's all. I'm Tino, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and see you on the next one, and your question doesn't bother at all. See you.